This episode of Capes and Lunatic Sidekicks is brought to you by Tweaked Audio. To get awesome headphones, go to tweakedaudio.com and use the coupon code Southgate to get 30% off, free shipping, and a lifetime warranty. Or you can get there through the link on our website, southgatemediagroup.com.
This is Luca Perich, and you are listening to the Capes and the Lunatic Sidekicks podcast.
You think darkness is your ally?
Yes, she does. Anyway, welcome back to Before the Bat for now. I am Phil. Joining me as always, that master plan. Go ahead. She's excited. It's her episode. We're covering Detective Comics 666.
Actually, we're three issues away from my episode, but I'll take this one as well as a bonus.
Oh, I told you. We're closing out the year with episode 169, where we covered Detective 669. You will be at your full powers. Just a happy coincidence. Yes, Detective 669 will fall in episode 169.
Don't believe Phil. He plans things that way.
I wish I could take credit for that. Be like, Merry Christmas, Little Hellfire. Here's your double 69. Anyway, yes. So, covering Detective 666, Knightfall Part 72? Feels like it.
Are we going to be done by the end of the year? I don't know.
Not with Knightfall. I told you we could have changed course. You're like, no.
We have to finish it now. I'm going to be a completionist about it.
Lilith is like, you don't finish it.
Never have to come back here again.
You know, how many times in her life has Lilith Hellfire said, you don't finish it till I say you're finished?
Well, that's an everyday occurrence.
Hey-oh.
Enough of that.
Anyway, so yes.
This cover is dope, but
with Bane just like hovering over. Although once again, the interior art is better.
Yeah, for a change.
Yeah. So yes, well, stay tuned after this issue. I'll briefly mention some of the current Batman comics and our contest.
Ooh, contest.
How can you win this first? How can you win this Funko first appearance Batman? Stay tuned. Oh, but
Phil's going all out. It's so cute.
Damn it. All right. So, yeah. So, we're covering this time Detective 666 from September 1993. The Devil You Know.
Yeah, I can relate.
I was saying, me too. I'm podcasting with her.
Hey-o.
Suck it, Kona.
Suck it, Lilith.
And we're off to the races.
I didn't even say anything.
Anytime I hit that button, anytime anyone sucks it. All right. So yes, The Devil You Know. We get Jean Paul swinging through the city.
How about now?
I mean, this art is beautiful, but that rope looks like just like a regular rope.
That Batman is Chuck Norris. You know what I'm saying?
Jean Paul wishes he was Chuck Norris with them fancy new gloves. But yes, he goes to Gordon's office because he's even thinking to himself, you know, Bane's rolling the night, blah blah blah. I have to find Bane. Detective work bores me. How dare you?
That's why you're not fit to be Batman.
Exactly.
I mean, but to be fair, it's not like most of Gotham's criminals are that smart anyway. So, I mean, I get it. We're dealing with Bane, who just wants to sit down and watch TV.
It's Bane. You want to draw him out in the open. All you got to do is like shut down all the TV signals.
Exactly. Laziest villain I've ever seen in my life. Has everybody else do everything.
Hey, you can't miss Oprah. Come on. But yeah. So Jean Paul comes in, and Gordon's like, I've been expecting you. You've been active the last few nights. My detectives have been cleaning up after you.
Yikes.
And he says, that's what I want to know. Has Bane stooges talked? You know?
Yeah, right.
Because they got captured. I know. You get it. Oh, his 3 stooges?
Yeah.
And there is a bald one.
Justice for Shem.
How dare you? Curly was twice the man. Oh, but Bullock
and Kitch, huh?
They've been
Bullock and Kitch.
working them close to 24 hours. They're getting nowhere. I don't think they're going to hand Bane up. They're at the city detention center.
I just want him to be like fancy new gloves, bro.
I know. Well, I don't know. Maybe his arm, because he's in shadow. Maybe the arms are under his cape. Maybe, but he's like,
not on his way out.
True. But yeah,
he even lets the moonlight hit it. So he's like, oh, he didn't even compliment my gloves. What a jerk.
But yeah, I guess the feds want to shot at Bane's boys, and the governor wants them separated and placed in maximum lockup. Yeah, Gordon turns around. He's like, "Oh my God, what? You're still here?" So, usually I turn around and you're gone. I wasn't certain you were finished talking. That's never stopped you before.
I know. It's like burn. Bruce is rude. We get it. That was your first clue. This wasn't the same dude.
How do you plan on finding Bane? I'll keep that to myself for right now. The less you know, the better. And Gordon's like, "Oh, okay, now we're back to normal."
Exactly. Plausible deniability.
And then we see, Bullock and Kitch are trying to work over Zombie. I have served hard time in...
You can see why he has that name.
Yeah.
Look at those dead eyes.
Seriously. I've served hard time in Penadora, the hellhole of the universe. Your prisons are soft, easy.
You didn't do time in Florida. Sorry, you don't scare me.
Florida, that's at Lilith Hellfire.
Florida knows. They're agreeing. They're like, you tell them.
But Bullock's like, yeah, but you're going to serve your time alone. Time is harder without friends. Zombie, what must I do to save myself? Surrender Bane to you? I would die first. I would die smiling.
You gotta load up your prison purse, bro.
Oh, jeez.
It's in his prison purse.
So yeah, they take him away.
Look at Harvey all upset. He didn't get to bang somebody's head against the desk.
Whoa!
You can't start with the head. It leaves them all fuzzy, you know.
Then you punch him in the hand. That's better.
Get there from all sides. Bad cop and worse cop. There is no such thing as a good cop and cop.
I know. But yeah, Kitch is like, yeah, we'll get Bane eventually. And Bullock's like, yeah, I don't think so. There's only one way we're going to get him, and it's not by playing by the rules. Because we see Zombie get back to his buddies. Oh, and they're talking about, yeah, we're probably going to do time. But then a bag drops in the bird cell. Watch and wait. Signed with a B.
No, it was his bird dropping off goodies, bro. That's nothing to worry about.
His bird has lovely penmanship. So yeah,
if elephants can paint, why not?
True. So somebody, throws down a gas grenade. Yeah, 'cause there was gas mask. So Zombie, or I guess there's something to pick the lock too. Yeah, they get out of their cells. And where are we supposed to go? Have a little faith.
See, this is why glass cells don't work, homie. Just give me that old, old prison iron.
Yeah.
And concrete.
Well, they still pick the lock. They don't break the glass. But yeah, then look, there's a ladder, and they take off across the rooftops.
It's a braille break. Wait, no, it's a prison break.
But then meanwhile, at the Drake house.
Yeah, thank God, because we were just so worried about Tim's dad.
Well,
life pro tip, that was sarcasm. I literally don't care.
What are you, at a Zoom call? Yeah, oh yes, Tim's having a rough time as he's eating dinner that the housekeeper made.
I mean, it looks better than anything Alfred ever made. I mean, no shade. Just truth.
But I'm like, it's not like he's here all alone by himself. Yeah, he's got the housekeeper. Yeah, so I guess he's got
his own Aunt Harry. Don't worry about it.
Oh, yeah, Aunt Harry, yes. But, Tim's like, tells her, Dr. Kinsolving pulled some strings and got him a reservation at the clinic in Warm Springs. If he didn't leave today, he'll have to wait.
That sounds like sexual healing, but we'll just walk right past that one.
Well, I thought she was banging Mr. Wayne. What about your father? And then she's saying,
"Shut up and eat your clay balls."
Whoa!
That's what it looks like he's eating. That's some dead ass meatloaf, bro. Oh, great. There's no pink left.
Your balls haven't even dropped yet.
Oh Lord. Has Bruce get called?
Never stop Damien.
Hey-oh. Has Bruce called today? I was hoping I'd hear from him. No, not a word from Mr. Wayne. Not till after Batman. Not till Batman 500.
I know, right? Come on, get your head out of your butt, Tim.
And then he's thinking, Dad gone under mysterious circumstances. Bruce and Alfred gone to look for him, and only a note to let me know. The signal being shown for some other Batman.
Life's freaking messed up. I agree, Tim.
Mm-hmm. And Paul made it pretty clear I'm not welcome as his partner. Well, tough. He didn't give me the job. And only one man can take it away.
Just give him a backhand with those little freaking new gauntlet gloves. Bet you stand down.
Then we see Bullock and Montoya driving around as Batman sleeping off rooftops because, hey.
It's what you do, man. When in Gotham, do as Gothamites do. Oh,
this is so funny. Yeah, the Bane's goons get back to the hotel where he's staying. Oh, look at that bathrobe. What a fancy man.
Straight up.
And he still has the gloves on.
I love how he's like, I did not aid your release.
I know. They're like, oh, that was such a masterful escape you arranged for us, Bane.
To leave you in there to rot so I can watch TV in peace, damn it.
Exactly. And he's like, and look at my Revolutionary War painting on the wall. Come on. I did not aid your release. I love this. Then we have been used. Who would wish this? They still don't get it. Bird's like, it was signed with a B. Bane, you idiots.
Dun, dun, dun.
You idiots. As the window explodes.
Oh, I love this. He just comes in looking for a can of whoop butt to open, bro.
Oh, yeah, because he put a charge on the window. He wants them disoriented and off balance. He has no time for subtlety. This is war.
You never did. Like, you're a big bro. Like,
I know.
Subtlety is not your strong suit, homie. No. We know this. Thank you for the reiteration.
I mean, at least Zombie just gets a foot to the face. The other two get the gloves. Those big metal gloves.
The gloves! Not the gloves!
And then just, that panel. Bane!
They look like they're about to kiss. Yes.
Shut up, kiss. I don't know if he had his outfit on under that robe or Bane, changed really quick because he's in full costume.
Come on, he's got that mask on. He's all about, the flagrant flair of it all. Of course he had his little outfit on under there.
Hey, and he grew up in prison. He learned the art of changing clothes very quickly. He knows not to stay naked for long. Just like he never bends over in the shower. Yeah, but he tackles Gene Paul.
Oh no, you don't get those legs from you don't get that from skipping leg day in the prison yard. I'm just saying.
Whoa. What are you talking about? Steroids?
It's in his prison purse. I love how he's like, you didn't come to Gotham for Wayne. You came for Well, guess what, buddy? You're not Batman.
Well, yeah, because he's like, you again, the Pretender. I'm no Pretender. I'm Batman. The only Batman you need to worry about. Bane, you are nothing. I'll destroy you as easily as I did Bruce Wayne. Easier. We called him easy.
Well, he is a little chippy tart, so Yeah.
You didn't come for the Gotham for Wayne. You came for the Batman, and now I am Batman. You have to start all over again. And this time, you're not facing a man at the end of his endurance. I'm primed for you, Bane. Whoa.
Ooh, this is a fanfic gone wrong, I'll tell you that much.
He'll never love you
that can be adjusted. Enough said.
He'll never love you the way he loves the Joker, Bane.
So true. Selena, that's meant for you as well.
Oh, there you. He likes those little twinks like Joker. There's no way he's going for you, Bane.
He doesn't want a big bear daddy, no.
You can't. Oh, it's hairy enough. You can't beat me because I'm better than you, stronger than you. That can be adjusted. Jeez. Yeah, he pumps up on Venom. I will crush the life from you and be rid of Batmen forever. Dick Grayson would like to have a word with you, sir.
He doesn't know about him yet, and let's keep it that way.
True.
It's fine.
Think Gotham is mine alone. And this time, I kill you. He whips the sofa at him, puts him through a window. They're fighting on the hotel balcony. Oh, chokehold. There will be no more.
I love how he's like, there will be no more to follow you, and I'm just like, oh, Dick. Just to put some respect on his name, homie. So rude.
Got that job. Oh, Dick.
I'm here for Dick. And don't forget Peter.
Oh, nice. Yes, the mantle of the bat will be a funeral shroud. Oh my lord! So yeah, he puts one of those bat shrunken right in the right at close range, shoots it into his leg. Need to recover, break contact. Yeah, he's free from Bane. Oh, gives him the claws. Right to the middle. And then Bane backhands him away. Animal! Jean Paul's fallen, shoots his grapple hook. What is it, Bane? What's the obsession with Batman? Are you afraid of me? As far as I can tell, it's not a revenge thing. You're new to Gotham. You have no history with Wayne or Batman. But you've gone to a lot of trouble. Why? It was enough for Wayne to know that I was his opposite, but you are a curious one. You can park your questions in hell. Lilith Hellfire on a first date. So what are your interests, Lilith? You can park your questions in hell.
Now just shut up and get to dig your own hole in the backyard, buddy.
All right, kid. Pay for dinner, service me how I like it, and then dig your own hole in the backyard. We have a system here. Fast. Wayne trained you well. I wasn't trained. I was born for this role.
Get out! Get out!
It was my destiny.
Thank you, sir.
Oh, please.
I said good day.
Oh, please. Jean Paul and Bane were made for each other because then Bane's like, I was damned to my role.
Yeah,
I was
two of the most annoying things that ever come out of Batman. You're exactly right.
Whoa. I mean, these two are basically... Bane isn't Bruce Wayne's opposite. He's Jean Paul. The world is my prison. I will roll it or die.
Well, get to dying. Goodbye.
Well, that's what Jean Paul says. That will be your sentence. Death.
Adios, muchacho.
You are different from Wayne. This Batman kills. So I have brought ruin to Wayne, and his neophyte brings ruin to the Batman.
Even if I lose, I've won. What an maniacal
So Jean Paul tackles him to scaffolding. And then Jean Paul falls off.
Always the scaffolding.
And just by coincidence, Jean Paul falls off, but his legs wrapped around the rope. That's the only thing holding him upside down. Even in his debilitated condition, your mentor lasted longer than this. Perhaps if you had more time to temper your skills or make a fancy new costume.
Burn!
A pity we will never know as Bane starts cutting the rope with Jean Paul's all, oh nah, nice sharp bat. His fancy batarangs. And you know it's coming, kids. Continued in Batman 500. 500.
Has it been 500 already? Feels just like yesterday.
Feels like just yesterday. It was 1940. Yes.
Honestly, we got market crashes, depressions, another war brewing. On the vibes.
I know. Oh, but hey, before I get to the comics and Torture Lilith, did you see they renewed Harley Quinn for season 3?
Yes, on HBO Max. DC Universe is now becoming DC Infinite, a premier premium digital comic book service. Well,
just like I was telling Charlie on Super Connectivity, episode 307, go check it out. I'm going to beat this joke. I'm going to beat this joke into the ground. I'm like, DC Universe Infinite. So no matter how fast I read the comics, they'll never run out.
Well, they've run out of good stories to tell. I'll tell you that much.
I'm making my life's mission just to read all the comics and be like, you false advertising.
Gotta learn how to speed read. You know, win the lottery.
Oh, I can read
a lot of books.
Well, no, on DC Universe.
I mean, if they put everything on there. Well, what is it? 6 months now instead of a year, instead of 12 months from release? I think I read. Yeah,
I don't know. But, no, I'm just saying I'm going to read every comic on there and be like, I ran out. It's not infinite. False advertising.
Do it. I dare you.
Here, do you want the compass?
Start with Aquaman.
He's all wet.
Suck it, Kona.
Oh!
Suck it, Lilith.
He's all washed up. I would have preferred that one. Because you know how I feel about Momoa, so I prefer that.
All right, so the new fancy comics this week. Of course, the Joker War rages on. Batman 99.
Why that is nothing but filler. Like, every single person's like, why is there so much filler in this Joker War story? I was like, because they need money and you're dumb enough to buy it.
And we're spinning wheels till 100.
Basically.
Oh my lord. But yeah, I mean, the big thing on the cover was, look, Nightwing's back. But I mean, Batman hands him.
Like, put some respect on Dick Grayson's name. He can't even come back normal in his own damn book.
I know.
Like, that should tell you everything you need to know about Batman, is that the hype, the Batman book is Dick Grayson.
Exactly. And again, he still doesn't put on the suit. Batman hands him the suit, but he doesn't put it back on in this issue. Yeah.
Oh.
Because Dick's ready to just go in that suit he's been wearing, and Bruce is like, oh no, here, I stopped at one of our satellite caves, and yeah, he pulls out a briefcase with the suit.
What's he, Iron Man? Keeping his suits and briefcases?
Oh, did you read that new Iron Man?
Scroll over to get that joke.
Did you read that new Iron Man?
Not yet. I'm going to do it tonight.
It's good. Yeah, Charlie read it. He liked it too. But yeah, I'm telling you, man, Iron Man, they took it old school, man. The suit is in a briefcase. But yeah, there's not even that much Nightwing, but yeah, now Harley wants to kill the Joker, and Batman's like, no, we're not going to do that.
Let her? Because he'll kill her instead, and we can be rid of her? In the comic books?
Harley?
I'm just saying.
No.
It's time for Harley to go. She got the GFO, homie. I'm sorry. I'm over it. I'm sick of it. Give me something fresh. Give me something new. I don't even care about women in refrigerators at this point, because she's an anti-hero, and she can get it equally as well as anybody that can die.
Our friend Charlie Esser requested that Punchline gets a crowbar.
Punchline is the new Harley. Everybody has to kind of do that. I'm ready for Harley of the comic books to be gone. She thrives better in other mediums. They don't know what to do with comic book Harley. Flat out, point blank, period.
You know, I told you.
Let her go.
They want her to be their anti-hero Deadpool hero, and then Punchline is now the joke.
She doesn't work that way, though.
I know, but they want both. They want the anti-hero, and they want
you can't.
Well, that's why they created Punchline. That's why they created Punchline.
Trust me, I know why they created Punchline. That's not why they created Punchline. That is an answer to Tumblr. But,
whoa.
We could go there eventually. Next time we're all together in Comic Caper,
yes.
Capes and Lunatics, remind me.
Oh, but
just say Punchline and I'll go.
But Joker pulls the ultimate FU. He was like reanimating corpses. He reanimated Alfred.
Oh, okay.
I know. And then, and then Joker was wearing that new fancy shiny bat suit.
Oh, I'm gonna be sick.
That was so awesome. You did the echo thing there, but you were just kind of like, I'm gonna be sick. That was so awesome. Oh, but you know what's good? Detective Comics 1027, because 1,000 issues since Detective 27. Get it? Because we had the big 1,000 celebration. Now we can do it again for 1027.
So cheap and lame.
$10 book. Hey, I went in the store on Wednesday. He had all the variant covers. Only one of the variant covers sold out. Which one was it?
Which one was it?
The Batman and Nightwing cover.
Well, there you go. That should tell you everything you need to know about the state of the Batman family. I'm here for Dick.
Diggity dink.
And so is everyone else, apparently.
Yep, exactly. But yeah, no, I mean, like I said, there's some good stories in here. There's actually like detective stories in here. Including, and I'll give him credit, there's a good murder mystery by Bendis.
Good for Bendis or good in general? There's a difference, homie.
I think both. I mean, the only, like I was saying before, the only weak side, I think, is there's a little bit of Bendis dialogue in here, but for the most part...
What do you mean? Who did that?
Exactly. But no, like all the Robins and like Barbara and Stephanie show up, and there's like a dead body, and they're like, "What are the odds that we all showed up at this place?" I don't know. What are the odds that we all showed up at this place? And then like Batman.
No, Tim doesn't do the calculation. By my calculations.
Well, he was examining the body as everyone else is. You know, once Bruce shows up, everyone else is like, "Is this a test? Are you sure is Batman testing us? Is this a test?" So yes, you do get that Bendis echo, but otherwise, it's a pretty good story. But yeah, there's a lot of good stories in here. There's a Joker story, which is actually decent. I'm trying to... Who else was writing? Oh, yeah, the Joker story is Matt Fraction. There's a Greg Rucka GCPD story. And then James Tynan with a flashback story of when Dick was Robin, and they like Batman and Robin team up with Deadman. So yeah, that's pretty good. There's some good pinups in here. Kelly Sue DeConnick with basically Bruce Wayne helping the GCPD take down this crooked businessman guy.
Oh, that's nice.
Oh, look at that pinup. That's sweet. Yeah, like I said, there's a good bunch. Oh, this is a good one. Did you see by Grant Morrison? Did you see everyone saying this is the Gray Ghost? But it's always called. Well, this is like here is called the Silver Ghost.
I guess. Dee didn't want to come off of that, or what?
I don't know. There's basically the whole story is like back in the beginning, like this Silver Ghost decides to like fight crime, and he's trying to. He's like I want to be I want to be a name. I want to be a legend. All right, get it. Get ready. He's like, I just don't want to be detective number 26 in the bar. Get it?
Get out! I get it, and you can get out, sir.
And then, this like the last part, he shows up at a certain chemical plant on a certain night.
Oh no! I'm so sick of Ace Chemicals. I don't know what to do.
Well, no, it's that original case of the chemical syndicate from Detective 27.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and he sees Batman, and then he basically just gives up.
Well, there you go. Actually, I saw an interesting discussion the other day in one of my Facebook groups. They were like, who would you rather be caught by, the Punisher or Batman? And I was like, well, Frank Castle's bad at his job, so obviously the Punisher.
If from a distance, yeah.
Only a few people were like, yeah, you know what? You're right.
He's like a stormtrooper. If you're at a distance, you'll be fine.
Exactly.
Why does the Punisher use automatic weapons? Because he's a bad shot. Oh my lord, let's get that started. But yeah, there's a Gordon story. Yeah, there's some good stuff in here. Oh, do you want to hear about?
Is it worth the money? Definitely.
I think so. Yeah. Oh, but this story by Dan Jurgens, the whole Generations thing.
Yeah.
Did you hear about this? But no, Batman shows up and to stop Calendar Man, who basically sets fire to this museum. But then there's all
you had to say was Calendar Man. You know I love a good Calendar Man story.
I know, but then there's a flash of light, and all of a sudden it's the original Batman from 1939, and he's like, wait a minute, there's no fire here. And then, look who shows up. Commandy.
Oh, it's like a throwback. That's nice.
With something on his arm, and he's like, there's time is broken, Batman, and he's like the old.
Oh no! Oh no!
The some old guy sent me. What was his name? Buster, and they I guess he's wearing some AI or something. Says no, Booster.
No.
So Commandy disappears with Batman 1939, and then it'll be continued in Generations Future State number 1. Cause it's all gonna matter, Lilith Hellfire. Everything from Action Comics number 1 to now, it all has to matter.
Things are better than others. That's all I'm saying.
I know, but everything has to matter. Maybe you should have thought of that in 1986, DC.
Yeah, honestly, they're so wishy-washy at this point, and that's what's really undecision to shake things up and do something no other comic book company's done.
I know. I mean, in 86.
And not stick to your guns about it. How many crises have we had since then? Literally, 8?
Oh, yeah. Oh, well, they get into that, too. It was last week, but I just got it this week that, Dark Knight's, Death Metal. It's like Trinity Crisis. Batman. Yeah.
We've been having a Trinity Crisis for quite a long time.
Well, no.
I feel like I've been the only one talking about it, but okay.
Batman, Superman, and Wonder Woman have to go to, some of the dark universes where, was it Crisis?
They won't leave that metal universe alone, will they? I'm so sick of it. It's been beaten to death.
Just like a young kid with a crowbar, huh?
We're gonna leave Jason alone, okay? The disrespect on Mr. Todd. You'd think his first name was Sweeney instead of Jason, I swear.
Suck it, Lilith.
And then we got the bigger issue 25 of Catwoman, which kind of ties into Batman 99. Because they kind of mention it real quick. Yeah, Catwoman. Remember, Joker stole all Batman's money. Well, Catwoman gets it back, and she tricks Penguin and Riddler into helping her do it. You're welcome, Bruce. That one was a decent one, yeah. And then they set up the new. I don't know if I guess there's a new writer and there's going to be a new status quo. So I guess
there's always a new status quo. That's the problem.
I guess she's going to have like a new teenage gang of thieves. And I was like, okay, did you clear this with Batman? They better still be together.
Okay, so I just want to talk about Bendis' exit on Superman real quick.
Oh.
I don't know if we'll ever have time to talk about it. The one thing, my biggest wish list, exactly. My biggest wish list is that they fixed John. I don't think that it was fair to the fans who have been wanting Superman as a dad and a family man miss out on his years. I hope that they rewind that back. Exactly. That is my one wish list for Superman.
Exactly. That way,
where that's not really the real Jonathan Kent, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or something like that.
Because
it's not fair that we waited all this time. We literally petitioned and dug through Convergence and all those things, get this, and have him rip it away from us because he doesn't know how to write, prepubescent teen boys.
Well, I know that.
Prepubescent boys.
Well, I know they're canceling.
He didn't want to deal with it.
I know they're canceling Young Justice. Are they canceling Legion of Superheroes?
I believe so.
So, I mean, that'll be easy enough because it'll
be rebooted eventually when times get better.
Yeah.
And, once they have a handle on their main 7,
But I mean, right now, John probably, those books get canceled. John's basically going to be just been the Superman book. So, yeah, de-age him. I would like to see, Connor can kind of play the part of like older brother or something.
Yeah, something. I mean, it just makes more sense to do that because of the show too.
Mm-hmm.
It's just weird. I don't think he really, I think he snuck that by people, honestly. I don't think he really had that cleared is the way that it seems.
Oh.
Because, especially now, because it seems just like Warner's actually wants everything to kind of like have a semblance to what's on TV, what's in the movies, what's in the comics. Because, they made the Flash movie kind of sort of like the Flash TV show, and the comic book kind of sort of is working its way back around to that, putting more focus on Reverse Flash, for what I understand.
Yeah.
Future solicits and things like that. So, just a thought.
It just seems like Bendis always has to shock people when he gets on a book. It's like, you know what? No, people like John, don't be aging him up. Come on.
People also like the marriage. Don't be breaking them up. Sending her off.
And again, too, it seemed like he was more interested in writing Lois or writing John, even if it was in Legion, in the superheroes. It seemed like he was more interested in writing everyone else, but Superman half the time.
It was a big blockbuster thing to be able to put your print on Superman. It's on probably every comic book writer's dream. Either that or Spider-Man or Batman. The big 3. So, he did that for better or for worse. And, I just hope the next person comes in I believe, it's not Greg Rucka. Who did they say they were going to bring back in?
Well, I know that it was just a rumor, I think, but I think they said Mark Waid's coming back to DC.
Yes, Mark Waid.
Yeah.
So I think he will have the balls to clean up after Bendis and, because he's a fanboy for better or for worse, just like kind of like Jeff Johns. So he gets it. He knows what needs to be done, I think.
And he's used to writing like families with younger kids with like Wally and stuff.
Exactly. So I'm happy with that.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. And hey, not just Bendis, but everyone, can we just like lay off the Krypton stuff for a while? I mean, the plan's been dead for how long? And it seems like everyone wants to do.
If the show can't live, neither can the planet or any of its remnants. That's how I feel at this moment.
But I'm just saying, everyone brings up Krypton in the last so many years.
No one cares.
Like Krypton.
I don't care about Argo. I don't care about the Phantom Zone. I care about him, Lois, and John. Okay, that's. I don't even care about the Daily Planet. Quiet as it's kept. I don't care about the Daily Planet.
No, bring the
for Lois. It's fine. For Clark, let's move on.
You can bring the Daily Planet in, but like I'm saying, yeah, leave Krypton alone for a while. Maybe leave the Phantom Zone alone for a while, unless you just need somewhere to like chuck prisoners or something. Okay, but it's like let it all sit. Have more down the earth.
Can we fix Supergirl? Can we de-age her? We're at it. Can we get her having more time with her cousin without it being like this weird competition-y thing?
Yeah, exactly. It's like, oh, who's better? Yeah,
she is part of the Superman family. I think we need to expand on the Superman family just in general and have like a better like chemistry and like, I don't know, map it out. I know like they hate leaning into like they want him to be the last son of Krypton, but Supergirl's a great property and they should do something better than what they've been doing with it. If not, bring back Power Girl. Justice for Power Girl.
I mean, even if they should do something with Supergirl, but bring back Power Girl. I mean, they tried
to with Harley, and I was like, but I get it.
And it seems like soon they're going to be doing something with the Justice Society. Have her there or something.
Exactly. That's all I'm saying. I just want a better, more cohesive Superman family. We deserve it.
Yes.
We can leave Steel alone. I'm just gonna throw that out there. We can leave Superboy Prime alone as well.
Oh,
I don't know what to do with him. He's the reason that the universe is in ruins. We could just leave him alone.
He shows up at the end of the Trinity Crisis, so I don't know if they're going to try to do something with him or not, but yeah.
Every single time they try to work him back in the continuity, it literally ruins the universe, and they try again. They're insane over there because that's the Death Fantasy.
They made him
over and over again.
They've made him a mad dog. Just put him down already.
Yes. Sorry, boy. You gotta take shots in the backyard.
His universe is gone. All he does is want to kill. Just kill him, or just leave him alone.
Yeah, just fingers crossed for a better Superman in 2021 and beyond.
Oh yeah.
Not that I'll be able to read it until like 2026, but it's fine.
But I mean, yeah.
Hopefully it'll be all together in 5 years. I mean, that's my biggest hope.
I mean, we'll see. I mean, again, yeah, Bendis's run ends on Superman in Action in December. So yeah, January we should be getting,
I wonder who's gonna. I mean, I like the idea of him like doing other things that aren't like in the main continuity. Like I love Naomi. I love that collab on Naomi. Like I like the things that he did with the Wonder imprint. I think that they should keep that going. He brought in a lot of the more younger readers, and that's kind of like where he excels. Like how he writes Miles. Like I like that for the DC younger generation.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not saying he's all bad, but in the main continuity, get it. And it just when a writer doesn't get one of the majors, especially Superman, everything falls to hell. Yeah. And that's what we've kind of seen. Yeah. Nobody wants to do a team up because, he's the big kahuna and he's stepping on a lot of toes from what I understand, things like that. So, yeah.
But yeah, again.
So just fingers crossed for better things once Bendis is like off of the main continuity of things.
Yeah, don't give him one of the big names. If you want to give him a book, give him somebody, somebody whose sales could use
honestly, I wouldn't mind him writing for Wonder Woman because there's nothing they can do to ruin that character anymore. So if they wanted to get, I think that would be like something prestigious too because she's the best like DCEU movie.
Yeah.
Her property value is really coming up here. So
I did see, when they were saying the rumor about Wade on Superman, I think Grant Morrison's going to be done soon too. They're saying Wade might take Green Lantern too.
Good.
Yeah.
I'd like to see his take on it.
Oh my lord! And like Joshua Williamson's almost done on Flash. Would they be tempted to give Wade Flash? Just because of the history.
I think that's too many books for one person, and the way that they're restructuring it, they want things out on time. They don't want such a heavy workload on people. I would rather see Wade back on the Flash, to be honest, than anywhere else. You know
what? Don't give him.
But he has the balls to clean up Superman, so that's where I want him.
Okay, I was gonna say if not. Maybe don't give him Superman, but like give him Flash and Green Lantern, and maybe have him like work with that. Where like he can work on that.
Yeah, bring back that old friendship. I would love that.
Hal and Barry, yeah, exactly.
I would like that a lot.
Oh,
I don't know who else could clean up Superman at this moment, though. Who do you think could clean up Superman if not Wade?
Yeah.
I mean, I would almost even give Scott another shot.
Scott Snyder.
Yeah, at this point, the friend of my enemy is my friend. The enemy of my enemy is my friend.
What about
I know what I've been doing.
I know. What about Jeff Johns or something?
He needs to focus on Stargirl TV shows. So
true.
No,
True.
Nothing to take away focus from Stargirl. I'm sorry, guys. That is my number one DC priority.
But yeah, I just don't know if there's any other.
It's gonna be interesting to see because like a lot of things are happening. Like I'm so proud of Boom consistently being like the number 4 for the selling comic. It's usually like down there at 5 or 6 or something. Most of the time it's like Dark Horse and IDW, but Boom's really been making a move. And like to be number 4, that's like kind of a big thing. So many indie comic book companies out now. So yeah.
But
so it's just like a lot of things shaking up in the comic book industry.
Okay, here's the big question. So Wade or whoever takes over, do you want one person to have both Superman and Action, or do you want 2 different writers for both of those?
I definitely want 2 different writers for those. You read Action comics for different things. Like that's more of the the day-to-day life stuff,
Yeah.
So I would love a different flavor, but they should definitely be in constant communication with each other. It should definitely flow and vibe with each other. I don't want like a day and night flavor. You know what I mean?
I mean, supposedly Bendis was going to make, Superman the Superman book was going to be more intergalactic and action was supposed to be more down the earth. But I'm like, it's the same guy. You're it's going to have the same flavor somewhat.
Well, it could be like, like almost like, I like action as the day-to-day life, slice of life kind of look at Superman, and I like the main book to be kind of like a punch 'em up, learn a lesson at the end of the issue kind of, Boy Scouty thing. But it could be like, even like reminiscing, like I on a recent mission. It doesn't have to be like, kind of like Legends of the Dark Knight, something like that.
Oh,
maybe
yeah.
At this point.
Do we bring back the triangle numbers?
And you know what? I'm not against it.
Seriously.
Anything to sell books, homie.
Hey, have do what they did back in the 90s. You can have two different creative teams, but have the story flip-flop back and forth, and it's like, but you just throw it to the other team. Yeah.
I have so many high hopes, and I just hope they finally get it together and figure it out. I'm just so disappointed in DC. I'm so upset. You don't even know. I've been so upset for quite a while, and like 2020 was just the cherry on the Sunday where I said enough's enough. I'm out.
Maybe
get it together.
I don't know. Maybe I'm just too optimistic, but I think by the beginning of 2021, I think they're gonna straighten the comics out.
We'll see.
Fingers
crossed. I mean, it's just been years of just like questionable choices that I've been kind of like sliding off to the side, like, oh well, let's read some more Archie. Let's read some Ideal.
I know what I wanted to say to you the other day. If Bendis isn't going to be doing that Leviathan book, can we get a Green Arrow ongoing again?
It's not time, sweetie. It's not time.
Oh, okay.
I think the Green Arrow property needs a rest after the Arrow TV show and the clusterfuck that it caused within that comic book, and it never really recovered as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah.
We had okay runs, but give it a rest.
Okay.
And so somebody that's super passionate about it wants to write it.
Controversial thought. I can't believe this is going to come out of my mouth, but what if we rebooted Green Arrow and gave it to Bendis?
No, because I really need a good focus with Black Canary, and he just, I don't want her to be another freaking,
Well, or unless he pulls a Lois and like Black Canary becomes bigger in the book than Green Arrow.
I doubt it. Not too many people like this really get Black Canary. Not too many people know how to write really well for her. That's why her book got canceled so many times back in like New 52 and at the beginning of Rebirth and stuff. Like I said, just take somebody that's really passionate and knowledgeable and knows what their fan base wants. And we definitely don't want her as some punk rock singer.
No.
Yeah. So, like I said, I only want people who are passionate about our project that have a good pitch. I don't want somebody just coming in, who just like Bendis did, give me $5 million or whatever it was, and I want to write Superman, and I'll bring in the numbers. I don't want another situation like that. I don't want nepotism, favoritism. I want it to be a meritocracy again. You know what?
I mean, he never would have agreed to it, but they should have signed Bendis to a contract. Yeah, we'll give you this much, but you have to hit this amount. You have to sell this many books.
I mean, in most places, I'm just saying.
Would Rogue?
We don't really know all the details, but one day I will find them out. Trust, leave me. When I care enough again, I will find that is the first thing on my agenda.
Nice, but no.
I want to know how much money you got to ruin Super. Want to know.
We should have a Green Arrow book back. We should give Black Canary her own book back. Get Black Canary back in the Justice League.
Hello? One more time for the slow people in the back.
Put Black Canary back in the Justice League. See?
Can we keep Cyborg out of the Justice League too? Why does this count? Let him be a Teen Titan.
Technically, I mean,
Can he go back to only being a Titan? I do not want him in the Justice League anymore. I get it. You need diversity, but that ain't the way to do it. Homie.
He's on one of those satellite teams right now. Right now, we have Jon Stewart in the main Justice League team.
Exactly. So there you go. There's your diversity.
Yeah.
Okay. Can we get Vixen on there then if we're really not worried about diversity? I mean, just gonna throw that out there.
I mean, I don't mind Cyborg being in the Justice League, but I just don't like it.
I hate it. It makes no sense. It was just such a cheap, arbitrary decision.
I don't mind him being there.
No one cares about Cyborg.
I don't mind him being there, but I don't want him being there from day one. He should, if he comes from the Titans, that's fine.
How are you so important that you're a founder? I want to know. I'll wait.
That, and it's like they erased all that history he had with Beast Boy and everyone else, and it's like
gross.
Yeah, exactly.
Like I said, we need people who are passionate, who get it. I don't want to say fanboy, but I want somebody that's passionate, that knows the history. There should be like a entry level test if you want to write for a book. You have to know these key things.
Yeah.
You have to have a killer pitch for what you want to do for how many ever issues, 25 issues.
And it's like
outline.
And I know we always say how much we hate New 52, and I know some of you like it. Sorry, Connor McKenna.
Some things were good.
Some were
good. Were good. But the Trinity and Justice League were awful.
The big problem is they killed so much of that legacy that DC had, and it's like, oh,
and look at what they're trying to do now. Everything matters.
And
everything? Are you sure?
Yeah, exactly. And it's like, the New 52 starts. Oh, we're 5 years in. Oh yeah, don't worry about that first 4 years. Didn't plan it. Didn't explain it. Killed off half that legacy. I'm like, really?
We should get just a New 52 rant button. Just
New 52.
Yeah, that's the original Bendis, definitely. But yeah, I don't know. Like, I just know so many people in the industry that have thoughts that are really good thoughts, but aren't necessarily as loud and have a big, marquee name.
Yes.
Like that a lot of companies are looking for. But I say get somebody with a nice medium-sized fan base that shows up every time, then just pays them fan service and gives them retweets and likes. Because that does not take the books off the shelves. That's all that I'm saying. I think they need to relook at who they're picking and why.
Exactly.
Because, with social media, it's just a different beast, and they're just so old. Like, everybody at DC, I think, on the executive board has, like, the median average is, like, 60 or something crazy like that.
What?
Maybe 53, but something that's just too old. You can't teach an old dog new tricks, especially in business. They're very set and stuck. So I'm just, I'm glad that Warner Media is like, AT&T is trying to shake it up a little. I think they kind of see that now. So I don't know. I need some muscle and some meat. And I love old people. I'm just saying, but sometimes they get stuck in their ways. And, it is very much a, Hollywood game of who you know to get on books nowadays, unfortunately. And sometimes those bigger names, like, say, a Jim Lee, ain't what you thought it was.
Again,
I'm not saying he's dead to Dino, but Jim Lee's got some baggage.
Get some diversity in there. Put that Lilith Hellfire in there.
Go ahead, throw it in. Oh, no. Actually, the next company that I want to work at is probably either Amazon or Google. Like, I don't want to deal with anything else.
Lilith, just get a job at DC. I'll work it.
I don't want to. I don't like. Okay, I shouldn't say I don't like anybody there, but I thought I'd be able to work with the people that I care about that are still there, which is like 4 people, I think. 2, 3, 4 people. So you know what? I can recommend them a good PR person if they really need it. Y'all know where to find me on Twitter. Drop in my DMs. I'll slide you the number. Get you fixed up. Because they have an image problem ever since this whole going to Tuesday during COVID and abandoning local comic book shops. Yeah. I see a lot of DC on my shelves now when I go into the comic book shop.
And I know my comic shop guy was saying, he's with Diamond and stuff. He used to be able to, talk to a live person on the phone. I guess with
they deleted their Facebook group for the buyers and stuff.
Yeah,
this is what I mean. You have a crazy image problem right now.
And he said for them, you can't get a live person on the phone. It's all automated and, or you got to email them and stuff. Yeah.
I mean, it's like trying to get a number at Facebook. I know. Not going to happen. Customer service is king, and I think people just forget that in the year 2020. Oh, people want to text. Oh, people want to email. No, most people still just want to yell at a customer service representative. Sorry to break it to you.
Nailed it.
Yeah, like I said, dear DC, drop in my DMs if you need a good public relations specialist.
Exactly.
So on that note, enough ranting and raving.
Before we get to our plugs, yes, as I said, you could be the proud owner of this first appearance Batman Funko. Oh, Lilith. Why, are you going to enter Lilith Hellfire?
I might.
Oh. She just wants to name the new show.
Gimme.
Yes, we're looking for new...
It's era and it just be a Wonder Woman comic, a Wonder Woman show?
No, we're just gonna keep going with the Batman show, but we need a new name. We need a new name, so yes.
I like the as mascara.
So yes, if you want this first appearance Batman Funko, this exact one, go to our Twitter, retweet it, like it, follow Before the Bat, well, as it is right now, follow it on Twitter, and then right below it, put in your comment what you think the new show name would be, because some of you people...
I have the perfect name when we get off air.
Okay, you could tell me, yes. Some people can't read because the tweet has gotten... No, it gotten 30 retweets, and only one person actually put a suggestion.
That's how social media works, baby. It's not that they can't read, don't want to. They just want to give you a like and a retweet. Be happy they did that.
That's fine. I'll take the retweets and put you in getting the Funko. Yes. So yes,
exactly.
The only suggestion we've gotten so far is Warring on All Criminals, the Batman podcast. So yes. Maybe because it was the 1939 Batman Warring on All Criminals. You know, because Lilith Hellfire wants to call it Hang Him from the Bat Plane. All right, so yes, send your thoughts. Save our buddy Ray from me taking his name and just naming it, Into the Dark Knight, a Batman podcast.
The Batman podcast. What the hell, Phil?
The Batman podcast.
What the F?
That's right. So save Tricky Dicky himself.
Tricky Dicky.
So yes, but again, send your thoughts. Batman 500 will be coming up on the next episode of the Batman podcast. But you only have until September 30th. Get your suggestions in, retweet, like, and send your thoughts. Email us, capesandlunatics@gmail.com. Call the voicemail 614-382-2737. That's 614-38-CAPES. And follow Before the Bat, formerly known as Before the Bat, and all of our other shows. Links to everything, YouTube, the Patreon, everything, all in one place. That's Linktree, linktr.ee/capesandlunatics. And remember to support our sponsors, Tweaked Audio. Get yourself some Tweaked Audio headphones. Hunt-A-Killer.
Michelle Gray needs your help.
Thank you, Charlie. They even have a Blair Witch one right now. Yes, go there. For both of those, use the code Southgate.
I knew it was a snuff film.
Whoa! Use the code Southgate for both of those for a handy discount.
Yeah.
And go pick up Pod Life the book now in digital and paperback. And you can get that on Amazon. And when you do, use the link for Southgate Media Group right down there in the show notes. Help us support this show, whatever we name it. The network.
Gimme.
Oh, and Rob Master Doom Southgate.
Make it rain, so says Master Doom.
You're weak sauce. Come on, Phil, say Gotham.
Not for long. Lilith Health. Oh, but you also send your thoughts because, yes, in 2 weeks we'll be back with Before the Bat. But next week, you know what we're doing, Lilith?
Give me that pilot for Superman.
Lois and Clark. The New Adventures of Superman. We'll be covering the pilot.
Did you find it or did you buy the DVD?
I didn't look yet. I mean, is it still on DC?
Do they still have the TV shows on DC Universe? I know they had it.
Maybe I'll look. Yeah, because I don't. Is it 2021 where DC Universe is changing? I don't know.
I have no idea.
I know.
I only read the headlines in the comments.
I'm looking right now.
As long as it's not from We Got You Covered. Another Twitter beef I'm starting.
Right. Right now it's still there, so.
Okay, so yeah. That's the best place to watch the pilot for now for everybody if you're listening and if you care.
DC Universe, that is right. Yes, support your DC Universe and their freelancers. I got you, Joshua Lapp and Bertoni. All right, Lilith Health. The drunken Lilith Hellfire. Where can people find you?
As long as it's not a Friday night, you can find me on Twitter at Lilith Hellfire or over on Instagram at Lilith Hellfire69. New material coming, memes and comic books. Don't worry, at Lilith Hellfire69. Or for my regular boring Lilith at Lilith Hellfire86. It's ting ting tingalid, ting ting tingalid.
Especially with the amount of she's drinking. All right. Again, this may be one of the last episodes of Before the Bat. Soon to be renamed. but not renumbered because we're not Marvel or DC. I know. So yes, come back next week. Lois and Clark pilot. The New Adventures of Superman. And then in 2 weeks, Batman 500. Somebody get some fancy clothes. There's a street fight. Come join us. Lots of DC content coming. We can save them. But until then, come back next time. Same bat time, same bat channel.
For now.
Some kind of Batman podcast.